down by one of my crawling spots. I dropped my kid off at one of his events or whatever it is he's doing with his buddies. And I made an actual complete rookie mistake. So, guys, look at the location behind me. I haven't been here in a really long time crawling. I used to come here a lot. And I done a real rookie mistake. I forgot when I was at USTE, I actually changed the controller, well, changed the receiver in my D90 to a red cap receiver because Daniel RC Voodoo, he was driving my LC70. So today I said I knew where I was dropping my son off. I said, cool, I'll grab my D90 because this location is freaking awesome for it. So I said, you know what, let me grab my D90, see what's going on. Got here, forgot I bloody changed the receiver. So like, look at this place, guys. Let me just turn the camera. Hey, Woodsley, big red bitch. What's up, Sean? Like, look at this location, guys. And like, it is awesome. I haven't been here in a really long time. It's such a rookie mistake to like, oh, jeez, I near fell down into the water there. But so it goes away around this corner. We will take a walk around it. I just like completely. I thought that the D90 was on my Fly Sky, and obviously when I got here, plugged it in, put the battery in, turned it on. Fly Sky wouldn't hook up to it. I was like, what the hell is going on? Opened it up, seen the red cap receiver. Was like, well, that makes a lot of sense. I just completely slipped my mind at USTE. I swapped out the receivers so that Daniel could drive my LC70 all weekend. So Voodoo, it's your fault if you're listening. It's definitely your fault. But this is like, so this is what they call Davenport. It's a New Rochelle. It might be nice to be out in the boat today. I was actually looking forward to drive my D90 down around here. 907, what's up? I haven't, like as I said, I just complete rookie mistake. Over there is like private beach. So this is like a real snooty area in New Rochelle and Larchmont, they call it. It's like, that's a private beach right over there. I don't know if you can zoom in. Yeah, so you can zoom in. You just see the houses that's around it. That's why it's got its own private beach. You know. It is a cool place, and just on up behind me there's another place called Umbrella Point, and it's a really cool place as well. I've been down this direction in a long time, but now that I'm sitting down here on the rocks to the water, I think it's time to come back down here and make another video, because there's a really cool location for the videos. And the rock formations, like the rock formations are pretty damn cool. Like, so you see them all around there. It's a really nice background too. And for the D90, the camel truck, this is like the freaking perfect location for the camel truck, just with a background and everything in it. Just, as they say, dumb rookie mistake, like, you know. So let me just walk on around a little bit. So normally, I know Westchester Unpaved, the other crawl group, they come out here a lot too. So this would be like some of the area you come down around, and it's nice here. Oh, the camera doesn't really do them justice, but see the shape of the hills and the mounds on it. Like the rock formation is freaking, it is pretty damn cool here, but we'll take a walk on around. We'll see, if it's busy over the other side, then I'll just come back around this way, because this way's quiet at the minute. Hey Sean, what's it Tony saying there? Hey Sean, I'll probably be good. Oh, message deleted just as I was ready. What happened? Oh, Tony, I accidentally, hold on, how do I on? Oh, Jesus. Put user timeout. Tony, I accidentally deleted your messages. I didn't mean to, so you're on timeout accidentally for 30 seconds because I was climbing down these rocks. Look, I was climbing down these as I went to hit your message, and I must have hit something. Sean did it again. Totally Woodsley all the time, man, all the time. So Tony's on timeout for 300 seconds accidentally. I don't know how I on time him out, but I'm not sure. Because when I went to read it, say on the phone, it's weird when you go live because you have to tap the phone all the time to bring up the comments. So when you tap it, I must have tapped timeout or something. I don't know. There's bound to be a way of like on timing out. No. Report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, add moderator. Tony in the naughty chair. I know Woodsley, it is a complete accident, but as you see, guys, like, so if we're down around this part, in for the trucks, you know, and we'll just walk. And we turn my camera around again. No, turn it around this way. So it's looking at me when I'm walking and talking. 9 people, 10 people in. LOL. I know poor Tony comes in to say something about probably actually about the two of us hooking up to go crawling or something, and then I bloody time him out. It's like crazy. You know, I know people this week have started releasing videos and stuff for their builds. I see Jose, he released his video. I know Keegan was looking to do a live and do something with his video, offline or online. He was just going to do an update, which is pretty awesome as well. I think there's a couple of other people need to do theirs pretty soon. 307 Scoot, he sent me photos of how his is coming along. Everybody, yo, you got scouting for a new land to crawl on. Yeah, but this is actually a really awesome location. Like, so I just dropping my kid off at a place. Said I just made a complete rookie mistake. I was looking to bring my LC70, or not my LC70, my D90 camel truck, because this would be awesome for a camel truck. Like, just the location is perfect, I think, for doing like a camel run. Like, it's the ideal location for it, because if you see all this stuff over here too, so you have like pathways through all the grass and through the, it looks like the ideal setting for it, you know. And then I just grabbed the wrong controller, like just as you do, you know. But anyway, Bubbles, what's up? Welcome in. Let me just, we'll take a walk around the other side, guys. As I said, if it's busy, I'll come back around this side and we'll just chill out by the water for a few minutes. You know, I don't plan on it being a long live, but look, I'll keep the camera off me for a minute while we're walking, because it'll give you an idea of the cool terrain there is around here. Like, and it's not just for the 1.5s or like the little camel trucks. This will be like, this is awesome for even your biggest trucks. Brian Taff, welcome. Fred Williams, welcome in. Brian, good to see you back around again, buddy. So like, guys, this is good for like not just scale trucks but performance trucks as well. Like, Queenie, what's up? Yo, top bro, everybody saying yo. It's weird on the phone because I had to keep tapping, and that's how I accidentally timed Tony out. So hopefully it's near time for him to come back in again. But like, if you see these rock formations, they're actually pretty cool. Like, so we did start over there, so you can crawl all of this like right around, and just gives you some nice scenery, nice backgrounds. So come down around all of this stuff. So this would, like, you definitely need your performance rigs for this, like, you know. So like, cause this is pretty cool up through all these rocks here. Like, and as you can see, look, it just goes way around. Tony's like, you gotta make a crawl video there in the future. There we go, I'm back finally. Sorry about that, Tony. It was complete slip. Yeah, I'll definitely be back here, Bubbles, to make a good crawl video. Cause like even down around here, it's pretty cool. Like you come down, so just up over there, you can see another little island. And then behind that one, so that's one of, they call it 5 islands in, so they call that one of the 5 islands in New Rochelle. But further up is where I used to make a lot of videos in Umbrella Point, they call it. It's pretty cool. A couple of times I nearly lost my truck into the ocean, which is not good considering I can't swim anyway. So, hey Sean, I should be good to go out next Sunday if you can. If you want to go crawling, definitely Tony, definitely we'll get hooking up. JM, where do you end up, Ryan? Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks. The move was hell. Still unpacking. Yeah, somebody was saying, I didn't realize you were moving, Brian. Somebody was saying that you moved complete locations, like, you know what I mean? This is what pisses me off, guys. Like, look, people come here, nice scenery. Like, leave your fucking cookie box lying behind. Come on. Like, you want to come, just clean your shit up after you. Like, just seriously. Is it really that fucking hard to do? Is it? I don't, I don't know what's going on here now. How do I get that up again? There we go. Chat is back again. I don't know what just happened there. So, same city in North Carolina. We just start building. We hope next month. Awesome, man. Awesome. Okay, yeah. So Tony, we definitely gotta take the rigs out around here. Let me just keep walking on around like so. You got all of this. Like this would be cool for like the 6x6 and the tons of routes that you can come with the scale rigs. So like even with the performance rigs, you get the scale rigs down around it, no problem. Some lucky buggers out on their boat. But like, this is a really cool place. So you'll get some really cool lines and cool shots. You know, if I hadn't brought my wrong controller, I would have actually been driving out around. See, welcome. Tap stop until the VA house is done. Sean, is that around near Queens? No, it's actually just in New Rochelle. It's nowhere near Queens at all. It's pretty close to White Plains. Like, so like right over there, Tony, would be like that's Long Island and stuff. So this is all along the Long Island Sound. So this is like the east side of Long Island Sound. So all up here, like straight ahead that way would be Mamaroneck. Like White Plains would be to the left, then it'd be Mamaroneck, Largemont, Port Chester, all up that way, like, you know. So okay, cool. Morning. I just see, so like all of this, guys, all the time. I know I'm walking around. Once you get into some lines with the trucks, so you just take forever coming. It just takes forever coming through all these places. I just keep walking around. It looks like a fun crawl spot. It is, Tony. I actually made a few videos. I was driving the D90 on the Range Rover. But as I said, Bobby's RC, welcome in. As I said, though, it'd be cool to take like the Phoenix and the Axials and stuff, because here would be a nice side hill in the area, like right here. Like, because I tell you what, you need to have somebody actually walking, probably down along a very tight edge, because you roll over on this side hill. I don't like your outcome, but that's the challenge. That'll be the fun part. Especially since I can't swim. Like, there's a perfect line right down along there. There's also a perfect small tiny walking spot. It just goes around and around. You could drive down all of them rocks, come back down in. Like from them rocks, there's a way down in around there, and back down into all of that stuff. But you can walk away around that way. I'm not going to do that right now. There's more rocks right around there, and then there's another like private beach club in there. So it's a really well-to-do neighborhood, you know. So that's for sure. But we'll just take a walk. And then in the chat, hey Fern Solo, what's up, brother? Bridge with you, Fern, Arctic. I make sure to waterproof my rig before we go. Yeah, Tony, definitely. Because like, look, even just in the middle of rocks, there's fucking puddles. And these things, they don't look deep. That's deeper. I'm definitely not putting my foot in it to test it for you, but trust me, it's deep. I just don't see anything that I could throw in it. There's stones right here, just in the middle of the rocks. It doesn't look deep, but look, that's deep. Like, you know, like, so it's deceiving. Gotta go, guys. Well, no problem, Vern. Have a good one. Need to build a garbage truck, LL Sean. I know, totally, man. Just come around and picking up behind all these a-holes. Come out and, whoa, we want to see nature. We want to do stuff. But let's litter when we're out there. You know? Just crazy. But it is, guys. Like, there's just lines everywhere. Like, look at this. We go down along. Let's see if we can go down along the waterfront side of it. Like, this rock would be nice. It's like slippery and wet, and it'll just test your stuff out. That's for sure. Like coming in around this, like you slip on this, you're gone. And I tell you what, goes in there, I ain't going in after it. The next person that comes behind me can either get themselves a new truck, or say somebody else will get it. But look, this is just a really cool spot down around here. So it is a cool crawl spot, guys. That's for sure. Later, Big Red, bro. I gotta get back to chore yard work weekend. Yeah, well, no problem, Tony. Have a good one. We'll chat during the week, Tony, and see what's going on, sir. Yeah, for later, Big Red, later XJ. Everybody just saying later to each other. So as I say, guys, this is just a quick live. It's freaking annoying that I left my controller. Well, I didn't leave my controller, I just grabbed the wrong bloody controller, because we could have been making a nice camel trophy run video around here. Because as I even up here, look at this, just to do a camel run, that's perfect. Like, look at the type of terrain. Just looks like all deserty terrain, and then down into bits of water, and then back up into dried out. Like, this looks all dried out and stuff, like, so it'd just be perfect for your camel trucks, you know. I know Kurtz is going live later tonight, so we'll be on Kurtz anyway. And I know Green Frog is talking about either doing a live or doing an offer live or something to see about his truck, about his build series, because a few guys have started doing their build series videos already. So I think we'll just go out, sit in this rock for a little bit, guys, listen to the water, listen to the sounds of the waves while we chat away, you know. Although the water's not as nice as in some locations, it does look very murky. I know some of you get nice big blue water, but definitely not in New York. The water's not blue, that's for sure. But there's a real beautiful breeze. That's one nice thing about it. Couple of nice big ships over there. I don't know if you can see them. Let me see. Definitely about see Trying to see if I can zoom in. I need a shot to disappear again, so just see if it'll let me zoom in. Where's that boat? There's a couple of nice big like tugboats going down with things on them as well. So it's pretty cool. You know, definitely is. I don't know what all that is. It's all like, I had to experiment someday with this phone just to see what way it is. You probably can't hear me with the sound of the waves. The waves are probably putting you all to sleep. Nicest seawater I've never been in was, nicest I've ever been in was Jamaica. Yeah, the water in Jamaica is beautiful, like, so it is. California water is actually not too bad as well. The Pacific is not so bad, but I think of where probably was the nicest water I was in. Just I don't know. Jamaica was nice. Where? Tenerife water wasn't really nice. Gran Canaries, the water was nice in the Gran Canaries. It was. Wasn't so bad around Greece. The water was okay there. Holland's water like sucked. Germany's was the same. I'm trying to think of where else. Where was the nicest water? Probably been in. Probably Mexico. Like in the Gulf of Mexico. That water was actually really fucking nice. Real, like a bluey, clear color, like too. But it depends. I'm sure it's like everywhere. If you went out further into it, probably wasn't like. But the sections I was in, like when I was at Cancun, and then you went in. Don't even think it was the Gulf of Mexico. No, Gulf of Mexico. That's when I was actually in Houston, Texas. I went into the Gulf of Mexico. Done like a hired out like a speedboat, and then done like a gambling cruise ship along the Gulf of Mexico. But when I was in Cancun, the water there was actually really nice as well. So it is. It's just me babbling people, like, so that's all it is. Me having like, I'm just sick that I don't have the truck with me, because I was planning on doing a live and having the truck, like, so we would have done a live with the truck with me. I'll come back here one of these days. I'll definitely bring the truck back with me. Like this, I don't have this truck anymore. This truck here went to Radioactive Scale, but that's another cool spot in Central Park in the middle of Manhattan. I got the Manhattan skyline in the background. So this is actually a photo I took. So that's the TF2 in Central Park with a background of Manhattan. So there is, like, New York's got some really fucking cool crawl spots. People don't realize, like, they don't think about it, but like, you just look at this for a nice crawl spot. Look at what's around me here. You know, and then you go into Central Park as well, and you get awesome stuff. I wonder actually what this would be like for an RC speedboat. Probably be way too rough for water. Get one of these guys, the rest get too rough, but you never know. So there's more, you can see more of that private beach now, guys. So we'll come around this way. That's all private. They wouldn't let riffraff like me into that beach. You have to live in that little area there. You have to live in there to see it. Well traveled, man. Yeah, Woodsley, I left Northern Ireland when I was 18, and I went working. I went to London, went to Cricklewood, and I met a company, Molam and Chima, you call them, big Australian and English company, actually combined. They were doing all the railroads all over Europe, like, so I went and worked in Greece with them, I went and worked in Holland with them, I worked in France with them, I worked in Germany with them. Like, I just traveled all around with them. I was great, man. Like, they were paying for my accommodation. I was 18 years old, 19 years old. But every Monday, man, I was flat fucking broke. It's just, like, people would be, like, especially when we were in Greece, like, people would be flying home for the weekends, or, like, going and seeing their families, flying home, everything. I would be getting a ferry to one of the islands, like, so, like, there's so many islands. There's like 13 or 14 islands around Greece that are all beautiful. Like, you know, so I'd get a ferry over on a Friday and get like a first ferry out Monday morning, and I'd be flat broke, like asking guys to give me money to do me all weekend or like all week until the next weekend. It was like, what was it the boys used to call me? The boys used to call me, what was they said? You're like a weekend Trump and a midweek Trump. So it's like, 'cause during the week I was fucking flat broke. Weekends I was living like there was no tomorrow. Like, but hey, it's all good memories. Got to travel in Europe, working. Came to America, worked for a company in America that actually they call it traveling supers. So I was a traveling super going from state to state, building projects. So the like the company I worked for at the time, Home Depots, had only started popping up, and they had all the contracts for Home Depots. So I traveled all over America working as well. The worst place I ever worked. Sorry if there's anybody in here from Arizona, but oh my god, that place is desperate. Like, lived for the weekend. I did Woodsley. That's all I lived for, man. Just complete lived for the weekend. That was it. Party like a rock star on the islands, drinking with freaking anybody that wanted to drink with me. Top shelves this, top shelves that. It's just like, but it's all good memories and all good fun. Thompson RC, how is everyone? All good. Thompson, how are you? It was really good fun, like really good. It's like, it's a really good life experience, and it's a good way to see the world and travel. Like, I'd recommend to anybody that is young and doesn't have kids, find a company that's going to allow you to travel and just go travel, see places. You know, it's like, before I left my mom's house, I'm still a finicky eater, but there was so much stuff I would never have even tried in my life. But when I left, and then I had no choice. It was like, hey, you either eat this, you fucking starve, like, you know. So it was all good, like, you know. Arctic. Everybody just saying hello to everybody again. Yeah, so that's why right now I'm just hanging down by this spot because I forgot my controller like an idiot. I wish I had the controller because, as I said, like, if I turn the camera on, all of this, we could have just had so much fun out crawling today, because I was going to do a live while I was crawling and out doing it, but maybe I'll come back next week or something and bring a truck with me and do another live from down here. Just have a bit of fun, because I know with my GoPro you can go live as well, and I know how to keep flicking cameras like you do on your phone, because with the GoPro 10 you have a camera on the front and then the camera on the back. So if I'm looking at the front of the camera, I can just see what's on it, or at the back of the cameras around, I can see still what's happening as well. So let's see, I've never went live off the GoPro before. Maybe I'll do that. The only thing I'm afraid of is like the battery dies really quick, and then it gets fucking hot really quick, the GoPro, you know. I will admit, guys, looking at this shirt and that photo, that is an awesome fucking photo of it. Like an RC truck crawling in Manhattan in the background. That actually is a pretty cool photo, you know. Let's see, what's up? Queenie saying hello to Thompson. Thompson saying hello to Woodsy. 907's just having coffee. Awesome, 907. Jeez, I just said coffee like an American there. Oh my god. I just picked up on that myself. I went like, coffee. Jesus. Never again. That's like deadly. But, so anyway, Woodsley, that's how I became well traveled, and that's how it is. So find a company that'll allow you to travel with them and work with them, you know. Working on my 32. Woodsley laughing because I said coffee. Dude, my daughter says coffee, and it like drives me. It's like nails on a chalkboard every time she says it. It's like just such a New York friggin' thing to say. Like, coffee, daddy. I'm like, oh my god, no way, leave me alone. Like, so even if I sit like this, the background is just nice for the background, you know. And it's just, you know, I'm I'm annoyed that I didn't bring my truck, like, but at least I'm getting to just chat with some people anyway, even though I didn't. So I know I'll probably see us all on Kurt's RCs tonight. I don't know if I'll actually be in the live though, or not. I don't know if I'll be in the panel, but I'll definitely be in the chat anyway. But I'll see. I might stop in, just pop in, say hello, like, you know. So I might. I don't know. Is the wave sound annoying you guys? If it is, let me know. If the sound of the waves are annoying you, I'll swap location and I'll move over a little bit behind me somewhere there, just away from the water. But I'm actually just really enjoying the breeze. I don't really get to come down around this way too much. So when my son said he wanted to meet a few of his friends at like a Sky Zone around here, I was like, hell yeah. And then I was like, I'll bring my truck back, and damn stupid mistake, rookie mistake. It's fucking annoying me. Had to get over it. There's a lot of sailboats out there though, guys. I don't know if you can see, like, in the horizon there, like the freaking sailboats is crazy. It's hard to see them way out. It's like, it must be a sailing club around there or something, because that's a lot of sailboats. I just noticed them all myself. You know, there's a lot. 10 people in the chat, 10 people watching, 9 people watching now. At least that evens up the thumbs up. There's 9 people watching, 9 thumbs up. That evens it up a bit. So it does, you know. Oh man, it is. It's definitely a cool location. It'd be nice to have the money to live around here though. That's for sure. Like, there's another, let's say if I flip down there, you can see the big like yacht pulling out. Like, where is it? On my phone, let me see. Down in there with the yacht, that's another like private friggin' country club. All these rich people hang out, like. Amazing weather. Yeah, the weather is friggin' awesome right now. It's probably only it's like about the 80s. Like, weather like this all year round, because there's no humidity today. Like, weather like this all year, I would love it. Like, with just, I don't know, the humidity kills me. Like, overcast and windy here. Hey, at least you don't have snow at the minute. That's like half the battle, you know. So, but as I said, it's definitely a nice area. Like, so I'll bring the Phoenix back here. Maybe bring the Bronco back here. I'll definitely be bringing the camel truck back to do a nice camel run, because it is an awesome location for it. Just bummed that I forgot it. So, I wonder what that island is, or how you get. Let me turn around. I'll have to see how the hell you get. I think the only way to that island over there must be by boat. Because I see boats docking on that side and boats docking on that side. I don't see any little bridge over to it or anything. That'll be cool. I bet you there's some freaking awesome crawling on that island if you figure out how to get over to it. That'll be cool. The island on down there, like the one with the big tower, that's actually privately owned by radio stations. That's where they have some of their radio towers and stuff. So I know you're 100% you're not allowed onto that one, because there is a bridge to get on that one. And I did try one day, but I got told in no certain manner that I'm not allowed to be there. So I put an end to that one. But that other island I was just looking at, it's pretty cool. And that's the thing, like, people don't realize New York has spots like this. Like, you know, like if the water was bluer and the water was nicer, you'd think it was actually somewhere not in New York. Like, you know, but let me see what's happening. The chat sounds awesome. Well, yeah, Ice 907. Yeah, it is. It's good to be just out and about around places like this. Because you forget about places like this, and then I remembered about it when my son said he wanted to come here. I was like, God damn, I haven't been there in so long. So I'll definitely be back. Maybe I will come back next weekend, because I'm going to see, maybe I'll take next Friday off work, because it's my birthday. So maybe for my birthday I'll take off and Maybe I'll come down here crawling during the day and do a live. Depends what's going on at work though, because hopefully after yesterday things calm down, because that was my last crane pick for that project yesterday. So no more cranes, nothing. As the fence for, I don't know if anybody's seen it on Instagram, but that was the fence I was bringing up for, what do you call it, for the playground up on the roof. It's going to be like a kid's playground up on the roof. So you had to put a big 10-foot high fence and everything in it. And that was the last piece of the puzzle for the roofs, like, so hopefully that's it. But as I said, guys, it is. I came to line off, so I nearly just lost the hat. But I didn't. But let me walk back around this way again anyway, guys. So take a walk back around it. Like the cool spots here, like look at this. The rock formations for crawling are just freaking awesome. Like just line after line. So you could come up here with a line, you could come up here, come in, turn in here, and then get up them rocks that way. Or you could come up this angle. It's just so much different ways you could go around this place, you know. I know. I'll walk this other way, guys, again. Just it would put you to sleep though. It's nice just listening to the sounds of them. But I will walk along the edge of it still. You know? Maybe we'll just sit here for a moment. Or at least if I do lose my hat, like I've got time to catch it before. That was close, like I nearly lost that one, that was for sure. Let's see, anybody in the chat here? No, it's still 9:07 was the last chat, so. It is weird in the phone, you'd think the chat would just stay constant up on the phone, but you have to actually tap to get the chat to come up. You know, people are jet skiing now as well. That would be a cool thing, get a jet ski and find my way over to that island. That could be cool, like rent a jet ski, put a backpack on with a couple of crawlers and head over to that island. That might be an idea. Gotta see, I know City Island in the Bronx, which is on down, like so, I don't know if you can see, like, let me see. You can see just barely, see the tip of that bridge right there? That's actually called the Trogs Neck, and that's the Trog Neck Bridge, just right at the foot of the Bronx. So down over there would be City Island in the Bronx. Really awesome place if you want really good fish when you come to New York. Go to City Island. It's all fresh, straight off the boats and everything right in there in the City Island. So you get the best lobster in there. I know, like, it's hard to beat New England for lobster, but in City Island you'll get fresh fish caught every day coming in straight into the restaurants and everywhere, like, too. So that is a good place to go. Brian Taff, I'm actually not going to Badlands this year. I was thinking about Proline to Fire, but I don't know, because I'm going to go to Sled the Ledge in August up in New Hampshire. I'll go over there, and then I'll see, like, whatever happens after that happens, you know. But definitely Badlands, I was thinking about it, but then I went to Beat the Creek, because I'd never been to Beat the Creek before. So I chose Beat the Creek over Badlands this year. And now I'm pretty like, I should have done Badlands, but hey, you live and you learn. Next year I think I'll definitely hit Badlands again next year for sure. It'll be interesting to see what truck they release this year at Badlands, because I know they just released that I don't know what even you call it, that one they're trying to compete with, like, people getting into the market or something. I don't know, I can't remember the name of it, but they have it, and they'll release, because that's when the old school Bronco, it was actually meant to get released last year at Badlands, but because of the shipping got delayed a week or two, when it got delayed, then they didn't release it to the Proline by the Fire event. Is then or Axial Fest California is when they released it. So Proline by the Fire could be a pretty cool one. I will not be there either. I have Lex tournament to go to. Awesome. But he's doing pretty good then, I hope. This guy just gave me an idea there. Like, I could get a canoe and go canoeing over. Put a couple of crawlers in the canoe, kayak. That'd be a bit of a fun. That would be a bit of a fun live, like, too, with a kayaking over live. Especially with somebody who can't swim. Like, you know. The way I look at it is, if you have a life jacket on you, what's the worst that can happen? Like, you know. So I went kayaking, canoeing, everything, whitewater rafting, done all of it, and I can't swim. Like, if it's your day to drown, you're gonna fucking drown no matter if you're the best swimmer in the world. Like, so whatever happens, happens. Yeah, that's it. Life jacket, you're good. Totally woodsy. That's all I believe. Like, if that life jacket doesn't keep me afloat, nothing's gonna keep me afloat. The main thing to do when you fall in is just don't panic. That's what people panic and freak out. Like, you know, it's just like there's no point because it just makes things worse. Like I can't swim, and I've got back in my kayak and all a lot quicker than a lot of people can fucking actually swim. They just panic for some reason, and then they're struggling to try and get back up into it. I'm just like, I don't know if it's, I just don't know if it's because there's nothing between my ears to be like, hey, you're in trouble here, you know, instead of just being like, la la la, I'll get back there, don't worry about it. You know, as long as you can doggy paddle with a life jacket, you're good. So, yeah. You know, it's actually a nice boat there, just coming out of that private little beach there. Must be nice to have money, you know. How the other half lives. Look at me, scruffy, look homeless, and then you people fucking driving around islands on their yachts and everything. So that's definitely how New York is for sure. Like, New York is definitely like two completely different class of people in New York. And unfortunately, I'm not on the big wealthy side of it. But it's not unfortunate because, hey, I have a good life. I have fun in my life. I do what I want to do. Chill out. My kids are happy. I think that's more important than anything, because trust me, I know a lot of people with rich kids, and some of their kids, when I first met them, I actually thought their kids were fucking English. And then I realized that their fucking nanny was English. So they spent more time with the nanny and everything than they actually did with the mom and the dad. And I even asked the dad one time, I was like, what was the point in you having kids? Like, you never spend any time with them. And he's like, yeah, but I will when they're older. Like, I'm like, yeah, but they want memories of when they were fucking young, like, you know, not when they're older. So it's just like, I guess there's one thing to being rich and one thing to being rich with other stuff, like, you know. "45 minutes I've been babbling on here for, guys. Didn't realize I was babbling on that long, but here, let me just keep walking on up around this rocks. We'll walk up. So then further down, let me see. On that way, there's actually a place in the Bronx called Orchard Beach. It's got really fucking cool crawling, but it's crazy because now after Memorial Day they open the parking lot to pay people, because before Memorial Day it's really quiet, but the fucking park then at the beach for the day is like $20. So it cost me $20 just to even go in there to crawl. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, like, you know. Like, even like around this location, even pretty cool. Like, I definitely will. I definitely think I should. If I take off next Friday, go down to the water on this side So I'll just go down around the water over here. So I definitely, if I do Friday for my birthday, I think that would be a good birthday treat to myself. Come here, take a couple of trucks, do a live, and we're here. Sit and have fun. I could schedule a live, actually. I could put it out on the jumper cups. We could actually schedule live, like I could, and we could do one, like, you know, so. But even down around here, like for crawling, look. So you're down around, all around this, like all around the waterfront, all up around here. And then you have down around, it goes away around that way too. It goes around the corner, but then after a certain point on the corner, let me zoom in there. See where that like metal fence is right there? You're not allowed beyond that point, because then beyond that point becomes the private like beach. That's like some big private clubhouse, whatever it is, like totally weird, like weird on coffee and wired on coffee now. X and walkabout, Sean. Thanks, man, thanks. Yeah, coffee's something I don't really drink coffee. I've never gotten into coffee. I'm more of a tea drinker. So I guess that's growing up. We drink more tea really than coffee, but I know coffee now is actually a hell of a lot more popular than it was when I was growing up over there. Like when I was growing up, I'm just trying to find somewhere to sit that's comfortable there. Like, so I know, like as I was saying, when I was growing up there, coffee wasn't really a thing. Everybody drank tea, and they still drink it like it's gone out of fashion, like, you know. So that's why I'm a big tea lover, not really a coffee lover. But there wasn't really like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or any of that stuff, like, so, you know. I'm a tea drinker too. I don't like the taste of coffee. Yeah, Woodsley, it's definitely not. I think the main thing that really put me off coffee was it's actually a funny story. So I was like 15 years old. I got a 10 glass bottle of whiskey. I'm not sure what they are, but it's a big bottle of whiskey. So I got the bottle of whiskey, I fucking cracked it open, drunk it, one go, set it down. I was fucking fine, and then we were at a friend's house and his parents came home and we had to actually get up and run. So when we get up to run, I fucking tripped in his front yard, and whatever way to fall in the fresh air, dude, I was freaking hammered. Like, so I can remember somebody like, well, you can't go home like this, you can't go home. They took me to one of the other friends' house and they went to give me coffee, and I can remember still to this day the first taste of like coffee when I went like this. Oh, it was disgusting, man. Had it out all over the place and was like crazy. So, well guys, it looks like that's my son calling me, so he's probably wanting me to come pick me up. So I'll just stay with you until I get back up to my car. So another few minutes, and then we'll kill this live as well. So Robert, later, dude. But anyway, so that's probably why I don't really like coffee much, because it's like that memory still with me from when I was 15 and going. So what do you think, guys? Should I come back here next week? And I come back here next week, take a couple of trucks, we'll do a live, because it's actually a pretty cool location for it. We'll do. I'll walk out this way now, guys, because you just gotta walk up this field to get to where the car is, you know. So I'll walk up that way now. 907, just saying. I guess thanks everybody for taking the time to stop in and chill out with me for a little bit on a Sunday. But we will see you again tonight on Kurt's RC. He's got a live going. I think it's 9 o'clock Eastern time is his live, and we'll see you then. So everybody, thanks for taking the time to hang out with me. Peace out, everybody.